Good morning, and welcome back to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. Today is May 30th, and our reading is Yawn and Don. It doesn't matter how intelligent the argument is if the person listening is incapable of understanding. For the past decade, the richest, most tech-savvy person on the planet has been sounding the alarm about artificial intelligence. But he's talking to politicians. They just yawned and donned masks. It's hay fever to people with no nose, a futile attempt to put 10 gallons of manure in a 1-gallon hat. We could go crazy obsessing about these kinds of things, but to no avail. This is one more reason why it's important to learn to meditate. It's enough to drive a person crazy, You listen to this stuff and all of the doom and gloom, and a lot of it's really believable. You can look at it and you go, God, yeah, that makes sense. I can see where that might be a problem or whatever it is. But apparently, just being right is not enough. The powers that be have got reasons of their own for doing things, and they have more means at their disposal than we have defenses against them. So we have a choice. We can either get wee-weed up about all of the crap that's going on, or we can try and calm our mind and tame our heart. Golly, we sure hate to recommend Doris Day as a informant for our how to live our life, but que sera, sera. What will be, and we have no idea what that might be. What do we know? Not much. Speaking of which, this will be the last warning or apology or whatever it is about ads that are being played in North America on our YouTube channel. And that'll be the end of that. By the way, it's come to our attention that this channel is playing advertisements that we had never seen, never approved, and don't know anything at all about. And we're sorry about that. We don't get that on our feed, but maybe that's because we are subscribers to YouTube, and maybe that's the loophole. But in any case, we apologize. This came to our attention when somebody was listening to the January 17A guided meditation and was interrupted by a screed about drills and drill bits. We didn't know that. Anyway, this is the world we live in. It's just this way. So, back to mendacity and government programs, assuming that there's a difference between the two. One of the problems that we have in the classical liberal model of self-government is that eventually 51% of the people figure out that they can, if they play their cards right, they can loot the other 49%. They can pass laws that benefit them and force other people to pay for their falderall and like that. And this is a problem for the liberal democracy movement, which we consider ourselves to be classical liberals. We believe in limited government, in self-government, and in inalienable rights that are given to us by God, not by the state, any state. And opposed to that is the statist vision, which is that everything should be done and determined by the state. We're not for that. So happy trails to you until we meet again.